Today's episode of Nerdist News is sponsored by Lightstream.
How Obi-Wan's return for Star Wars Episode 9 means more than you think. Star Wars Episode 9 is only weeks away from shooting, and we've still gotten almost no details on what to expect from the film. But now, according to a report from the UK Sun, we've discovered that the sequel trilogy may be bringing the entire franchise full circle in its final installment. How? With a return appearance from everyone's favorite hermity hut-dwelling Jedi Master... No, not Yoda. We already saw him in The Last Jedi. No, we are talking about everyone's other favorite hermity hut-dwelling Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
Now bear in mind that this story is from The Sun, which isn't always the most reliable of sources, so feel free to take it with a grain of salt.
Salt.
But in a recent article, they claim that Ewan McGregor is getting ready to throw back on his old Jedi robes to film a cameo in Episode 9. And as far as unverified tabloid rumors go, this one is pretty believable. For one thing, this wouldn't be the first time McGregor lent his talents to the sequel trilogy. He recorded new dialogue that played during Rey's Force vision in The Force Awakens. For another, rumors have circulated that writer-director J.J. Abrams wants Episode 9 to connect all three trilogies, and an appearance by Obi-Wan seems like the perfect way to do that. The character has been there since the very first film of the series and was one of the main characters of the prequels. The only characters who've gotten more play in the saga are R2-D2 and C-3PO.
Why does nobody ever tell me anything, R2?
And finally, we've known that Lucasfilm has had an Obi-Wan standalone film in development for a while, but may be getting cold feet about it after the relative disappointment of Solo. So bringing him in for a small cameo in Episode 9 would be an ideal way for the company to gauge fans' interest in him. So let's say it is happening. How would they work him in? Well, no points on originality if you guessed Force Ghost, even though that is 99.9% for certain how they will work him in. But if they wanted to go the slightly more unexpected route, then they might have him send a message via holocron. Now, for those of you who don't know, holocrons are information storage devices that Jedi and Sith would use to pass their wisdom and lessons onto future generations. Basically, master classes in the Force. While holocrons have yet to appear in the Star Wars films, they were extremely important in the old extended universe, and Disney has brought them into current canon. Most recently, they served as important plot points in the Rebels TV series and the Marvel comic books. So clearly, Lucasfilm sees them as somewhat important if they're appearing in multiple mediums, and this wouldn't be the first time something from the extended universe made its way into the films proper. Both Rogue One and Solo were littered with Easter eggs for Rebels and Clone Wars fans, and we could definitely see a situation where Rey finds Obi-Wan's holocron and is imparted with some vital info. But regardless of how he appears, the more interesting question is why? Why is he showing up, and how will he affect the plot? Could he be J.J. Abrams' vehicle to unretcon some of the retconning Rian Johnson pulled in The Last Jedi? Could Obi-Wan come to Rey with the news that her parents weren't nobodies, but actually someone important to the Force and the fate of the galaxy? Maybe even himself? Oh.
Hello there.
We kind of hope not, but we could definitely see it happening. Part of Obi-Wan's whole shtick when lying to Luke about Darth Vader was under the guise of the old certain point of view line.
A certain point of view?
But at the same time, we could just see his cameo being akin to Yoda's in The Last Jedi, showing up at a much-needed moment to give our heroes a little pep talk, then peace out to wherever Force ghosts go when they ain't busy being Force ghosts. What would you do as a Force ghost?
Rave.
Yeah, no. But what do you folks think? Will Obi-Wan really turn up in Episode 9? Will he be appearing as a ghost, a holocron, or something else? And could he have info proving Rey's parents weren't nobodies, at least from a certain point of view? I mean, hey, everybody's something to somebody, am I right? Let's discuss.
Thank you again to Lightstream for sponsoring today's Nerdist News. Hey, here's an easy way to save money. Pay less interest on your credit card debt. How do I do that, you ask? Well, jump on over to Lightstream and apply for a credit card consolidation loan. That's how. Get a credit card consolidation loan from 5.49% APR with AutoPay. And if you're a consumer with good credit, Lightstream will reward you with a great interest rate and no fees. Best of all, the application is 100% online, which means you can get loans from $5,000 to $100,000 as soon as today. Nerdist viewers get an additional interest rate discount on top of Lightstream's already low rates. The only way to get this discount is to head over to lightstream.com/nerdistnews. That's lightstream.com/nerdistnews. Subject to credit approval. Rate includes 0.5% auto-pay discount. Terms and conditions apply, and offers are subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com for more information.